The BIM360 app for mobile gives us the ability to view and navigate both 2D and 3D documents. Here I'm logged in as Student 3 and I'm going to access the Student 03 Work in Progress folder. Within this folder I'm then going to open up the Revit project. Once we open up the project, we can then use the view and navigation tools to explore this model. First of all, we're going to look at the first person mode. By selecting this control, we can go into first person mode as if we were walking around the physical building model. Once in this mode, we can use the joystick controls on the bottom right of the screen to view and navigate around within first person mode. Simply holding your finger on the joystick controls, we can then orbit and control the view in which we're looking at the building model. We can then use a range of pinch controls on the iPad to zoom in and out on the building model. Simply pinching your fingers together can zoom in and out. If we need to orbit around the model, place a single finger on the view and drag this across the screen to orbit. Notice that as we orbit, the mini-map on the left hand side is updating to change. If we need to look up and down on the view, we can simply swipe our finger up and down on the building model and this will then update the view. To zoom in on a particular area, simply double tap the object on screen. This will then zoom the view to that particular object. Pinching out on the screen will then reset the view back to where you were. The next control we can look at is the section analysis. Selecting this menu will show a flyout menu where we can go in X, Y and Z section controls along with a section box. Selecting the required tool will then show the section gizmo. You can then choose different axes of the section tool and then drag this across the screen to update the depth of the section cut within the building model. Selecting a single object on screen will then show the right-click contextual menu where you have options for hide, isolate, show all, properties, section plane and also the section box tool. We also have the ability to select the More menu. This is on the top right hand side. This gives us the ability to show markups, issues and RFIs. Within this menu there is also the ability to turn on the model browser. Selecting the model browser option will give us the ability to drill down into the object types and show their associated properties. Selecting into the walls, we can then drill down and show the basic walls or the curtain walls within the building. This is an easy way to navigate to isolate and show and hide information as required. Also available on the More menu is the Sheets and Views section. This will allow you to navigate between the 2D and the 3D views that are published within this document. Selecting the ground floor plan, we can simply go in and view that sheet from within the viewer. We can also use the arrow controls at the top of the screen to toggle between the different 2D and 3D views within this section. When viewing a 3D document, under the More menu, we will also have the level control. Selecting this option will allow us to navigate between the different levels within the Revit project. By simply selecting the level list, we can navigate to the second floor and this will show us the information contained within this level. We can now navigate between the different levels as required to explore and navigate this project.